Buckle up and get ready for a fun ride.
It's about to go down.
With over 20,000 episodes of the best outdoor shows.
That's the cool thing. It's got something for everybody.
We're the home of the adventurous, the champions,
These guys are the best of the best.
the legends.
There are bigger things happening out here than just shooting bullets at enemies.
Get 3 months of MyOutdoorTV for only $1 a month when you use promo code YouTube1.
This week on Guns and Ammo TV. Editor-in-Chief Eric Poole and handgun editor Jeremy Stafford celebrate Taurus USA's 40th anniversary. Next, we journey to Arizona, where the GUNSITE Academy staff take us through their .250 pistol training course. Then, we visit Cody, Wyoming, to discuss and shoot unique firearms in our See and Shoot History segments. This week, the Springfield Armory Model 1873 Trapdoor. All of this, along with our popular At the Range reviews, are on this week's Guns and Ammo TV.
Taurus started making firearms in 1941, but in 1982 they started making them here in the United States. And that's what we're celebrating in this new Taurus 40th anniversary segment.
And in 1982, when Taurus USA came about and they started making some pistols, bringing some pistols in, we saw some ideas that came from elsewhere. You know, the PT-92 had obvious roots someplace else. The revolvers had roots someplace else. But then in 1997, Taurus hit the market big with, at the time, the Raging Bull.
I was in college at the time when it came out, and my roommates, we all went on a hunting trip to Maine. And of course, I heard one of them happened to have another brand's .44 Magnum, so I had to one-up them. I went out to the gun store and I actually purchased a Raging Bull in .454 Casull. The best part about it, it was nickel plated.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Raging Bull was the first gun outside of the original company that was chambered in .454 Casull. It was a big deal.
That's right. And to be sure that it could handle that much power, it actually had a unique trait, and that's that it had a front latch and a rear latch for the cylinder,
right,
to make sure it was locked up like a bank vault.
And that's actually something that's moved forward as the line has evolved from the Raging Bull to the Raging Hunter, which is what we have in front of us right now.
That's right. I don't see any nickel-plated guns anymore, so we've gone on
They
from
don't
that.
make them.
Also, little details such as the barrels are different than the Raging Bulls. These are the Raging Hunter series. And one of the distinct features is that it's now got a barrel shroud made of aluminum, much lighter than the original Raging Bull that I fired back in the day.
With the aluminum shroud, it's allowed them to do some really cool things, especially with the addition of the Picatinny up front, because as you and I were talking about earlier, the earlier models weren't Picatinny, they were Weaver.
Right, and let's be clear, you couldn't directly mount the scope. You actually had to put them in rings and on a base. The base was sometimes difficult to find. It went through 3 slots or 4 slots inside of the top of the barrel. Did it affect accuracy? I don't know, but I do know that when I went deer hunting with it, and I actually took a nice buck with it, when I took my shot, all I saw was hair in that magnified optic. So thank goodness we have rails, because we can use red dot sights, which are a lot easier at 1 power.
A lot easier at 1 power. You're going to see a lot more of the target, and it's going to allow you to take advantage of some of the other features on these Raging Hunters, things like the ported barrel.
I gotta say, I love the ported barrel. A lot of people think it does a lot to diminish felt recoil. I don't know about that, but what I can say is the grips do a lot of it. Now, back in the day, they had something they called the recoil tamer. I think they even trademarked that label, and it was a red stripe down the back. There's a little bit of a hint to it here on this particular model, but you can also now get these grips, which are nice, a rubber, comfortable grip with finger grooves in all black.
It was one of the first things that really did take the edge off the recoil. I mean, you know, you're still shooting a .454 Casull, right, but it is noticeable in comparison to pistols, revolvers that don't have them.
So not only can you get the Raging Hunter series in cartridges such as the .357 Magnum, the .44 Magnum, and even the .454 Casull, but recently Taurus added the .460 Smith & Wesson Magnum to the lineup.
I know what I'm bringing to deer camp next time.
We hope you enjoyed this free preview from MyOutdoorTV. To continue watching, start your free trial now. Then get your first 3 months for $1 a month when you use promo code YouTube1.